Hi everyone, in this video I will be giving my personal opinion on the difficulties of every Chopin waltz that I've learned so far. I hope this video will give valuable insight into developing pianists so that they can learn suitable Chopin pieces for their level. I will be rating each Chopin waltz on a scale from 1 to 5, with 5 being the most difficult. I have learned a total of 10 Chopin waltzes so far in my piano journey. So let's get started with the review. First up, we have the first published waltz from Chopin, the Grand Waltz Brillante, Opus 18. I'm currently learning this waltz, so I've yet to fully complete it. I find that this waltz sounds very pleasant when taken at a moderately fast tempo. Also, many sections of the waltz repeat itself, so the amount of new material to learn isn't nearly as much as one would think. However, based on how my practice has been going with this piece, I would rate it a 3 out of 5 in difficulty. Next, we have his Opus 34 No. 2 Grand Waltz Brillante. This waltz has a much more different character than the usual lively and upbeat nature of the waltz, so it is natural for this waltz to be played slower. However, the waltz has moments of joy and peace as well, which prompts the pianist to be able to play in a variety of moods. However, due to the slower tempo, I would rate this waltz a 2 out of 5 in terms of difficulty. Now, I present the exciting cat waltz, Opus 34 No. 3. This waltz is certainly very lively and energetic and requires the pianist to think quickly and play efficiently. I find the fast, ascending arpeggios to be the main difficulty of this waltz, as it is easy to miss the notes and play the wrong adjacent note. Therefore, I rate this waltz a 3.5 out of 5, placing it as one of the more difficult waltzes. Next up is the famous melancholic Opus 64 No. 2 waltz. Its moody chief subject is very intriguing and has the distinct rhythmic character of the waltz. Then it transitions into the Piumoso section, which fits under the hands very easily, and it is mesmerizing to listen to. Combining its tricky key signature and frequent accidentals marked throughout the piece, I would rate this waltz a 3 out of 5, which makes this waltz roughly as difficult as the Opus 18 waltz. That was the Opus 64 No. 3 Waltz that you heard just now. It has a lovely cantabile feel, and it is to be played at a moderate pace. I had some difficulty sounding out the melody due to its frequent chromaticism, so I found that singing the melodic line out loud was very helpful in further learning this piece. The accelerando at the end of the waltz is also difficult, and I had trouble incorporating it as it requires a lot of accuracy. Therefore, I would rank this waltz as a 3.5 out of 5, making it roughly the same difficulty as the cat waltz. And up next, I will present this lovely ado waltz that is very suitable for the early intermediate player. Its slow tempo allows one to sight read this waltz more comfortably and effectively develop the cantabile style. I rank this waltz 2 out of 5, which is at the same level of difficulty as Opus 34 No. 2 Waltz, as they both have a slower tempo, which makes sight reading the piece easier. Lastly, I will go over the posthumous waltz in E major. Due to its simpler melody and structure, I would rank this waltz as the easiest for pianists, a 1 out of 5. So if you are a late beginner pianist, I recommend giving this waltz a try. Unfortunately, I forgot to feature 2 other posthumous waltzes by Chopin, one in E flat major and another in A flat major. However, I have posted my renditions of it on my channel already, so feel free to check it out in the description of this video. I would rank the A flat major waltz a 1.5 out of 5, as it is structurally as simple as the E major waltz, but its faster tempo makes it a touch more difficult. And I would rate the E flat major waltz a 2 out of 5 due to its frequent octaves, making it difficult for pianists with small hands. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this comparison video of the different Chopin waltzes. I plan on making another one involving the nocturnes.